So, Tom, why are we sat here today?
Because I believe that this right here, this here sausage roll, should be eaten before 12 o'clock. This is a breakfast item.
No way is a sausage roll a breakfast item. It can only be eaten after 11 as brunch or beyond.
You say brunch. You don't sound very certain. If you were certain, you would have said lunch there. But you said
No.
brunch.
Brunch is fine. Anytime after 11 a.m.
Where does the
But
brunch
why do
come
you
from in
think?
brunch?
Why do you think it should be a breakfast item? What is it about a sausage roll that makes you think it should be a breakfast item?
Will you tell me what a sausage roll is? You've got the two best parts of the two best breakfasts. You've got your continental, your croissants. You've got your fried breakfast, your sausage. You put them together, sausage roll.
That's where your argument falls apart, I'm afraid. It's puff pastry. You don't get any sweet breakfast items made out of puff pastry
Who said anything about
without
sweet?
butter and sugar and the other things that go into croissants, etc. That's puff pastry, mate. I don't think it's a breakfast item. The reason why I don't think it's a breakfast item is A, because it's puff pastry. It's not a sweet pastry like you would find with most breakfast items. B, the contents of the sausage in a sausage roll are parsley, thyme, onions, and other seasonings, which are just not associated with breakfast. They are lunch ingredients, dinner ingredients. When sausage rolls became popular in London in the 1800s, which is when they were adopted from France, they came into London as a street food, as a lunch and dinner street food, not as a breakfast food.
I think you're forgetting the previous creators of the sausage roll were not the French. Oh no. Sausage rolls were an invention of the Romans and the Greeks.
I know.
And they would eat these fine pastries as a breakfast item.
There is no proof of that. I've researched it, and there is nowhere that says that the Greeks or the Romans ate sausage rolls for breakfast.
Well, Ricky, we've got two more things. Two more reasons as to why this is a breakfast item.
Okay, hit me.
Two best things to put with a sausage roll. Brown, red.
I'm sorry. You can't put tomato ketchup with a sausage roll.
Have you
Just
tried it?
doesn't go. I think HP sauce goes some way, but again, HP sauce, it's spicy. It's got that little bit of tanginess to it,
Hang
and
on
it's
now.
more of a lunch and
Hang
a
on
dinner
now.
type of flavour.
To say that HP sauce is a lunch sauce might be the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, Richard.
Well, what I said was it goes better with lunch because the flavours of it are more spicy. They're more, they're more herby. Tomato ketchup doesn't really go with a sausage roll, and I can prove it because here is what actually goes with a sausage roll: a good chutney. You get a good chutney, a little bit of sweetness in it, with the savoury of the sausage roll. It's a marriage made in heaven.
I think there's one thing you're forgetting, Richard.
What's that?
The Cumberland sausage. It's full of spices, and that is the quintessential breakfast sausage.
Well,
And I rest my case.
that's very true, but it's not wrapped in puff pastry, is it?
It bloody should be.
But when you have a Cumberland sausage with breakfast, it comes with a dippy egg. It comes with baked beans. It comes with other condiments which complement the flavours of the sausage. It doesn't
It's
just
funny
come
you should mention
as a
condiments.
sausage roll.
Name the two most popular breakfast condiments. I think I can help you there. They're my two friends, brown and red. As you
Eaten
just
at
said,
breakfast. Do not go with
Cumberland
sausage rolls.
sausage should be eaten with a condiment.
Yeah.
Here are the breakfast condiments, and why would that not work with breakfast? And therefore, work with a sausage roll. Therefore, sausage rolls work at breakfast.
They don't work at breakfast. The HP sauce does go with breakfast, but the sausage roll doesn't. What you need is good chutney.
No, it's about the tang. You want the tang of the brown sauce, something to go, whew. Morning.
I agree with the brown toast and sausage roll, but just not as breakfast.
Why
brunch,
not as breakfast?
Brunch and lunch. Because it's not designed to work as a breakfast item. That's not what it is. It's a brunch lunch item.
This is where the problem spans from. This is where it all begins, and we can track this probably back to your childhood. You've been told that this is a lunch item, and you've lived your life in, and it's not your fault that you've grown up ignorant to it.
What pasty would you say is clearly a lunchtime pasty?
Chicken bake.
Chicken bake.
Yeah.
Okay. How many chicken bake pasties do you think Greg sells every week?
Billions.
No. It's about 2.7 million chicken bake pasties a week.
Okay.
And that's because generally people are buying them for lunch. How many sausage rolls per week do you think Greg sells?
Trillions.
2.5 million. Slightly less than chicken bake thing. Which suggests to me, if people were buying sausage rolls as breakfast and lunch items, you'd be looking at least double the spend or double the volume of items being sold. I'm afraid, by your own admission, they fall squarely into the same bracket as a chicken bake, which you identified as being a lunch item.
That's the thing, Richard. I'm not here to go with the public. I'm here to go against the public. Because I'm a free thinker.
That's fine.
I'm outside the box. Here's the box and here's me. I don't think the way that people think. I think
That's
logically.
Great. That's great, but that's good, because that's an admission that it's not normal and that it isn't a breakfast item.
We're not here
Are
to
you
talk
arguing
normal.
that it should be? Well, let's ask our valued community whether is a sausage roll your breakfast. I'm telling you, it's not a breakfast item.
You just don't get it.
It's definitely lunch.
Are the cameras off?
Yeah, they're off now, yeah.
You took us a chutney.